Hey, what's up you guys? Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the first episode of Season 4 of Person of Interest. Let's get into the episode. Ooh, new intro.
Scott's neat. Make it a double.
That good, eh?
Let's see, I lost my job today. Top it all off, they canceled my flights.
Ouch.
I'm a journalist, that comes with the territory. You religious?
Seriously? That's the line you're going with?
No, I'm just curious if you believe in higher power.
You're saying an artificial intelligence bought your paper, so you'd lose your job and your flight would be cancelled. And you'd end up back at this bar, where the only security camera would go out. And the bartender would have to leave suddenly after getting an emergency text. The world has changed. You should know you're not the only one who figured it out. You're one of 3. The other 2 will die in a traffic accident in Seattle in 14 minutes.
Have to say the early results are impressive.
Samaritan has preempted multiple threats to national security. Your machine seems to be even more aggressive than Northern Lights.
Samaritan is designed to be proactive. We can't afford to miss even one terrorist now, can we?
All assurances aside,
The guy wasn't a terrorist though. He was just uncovering the truth.
Accountability.
it appears Decima Technologies has been dismantled as a viable business entity, which makes me wonder who exactly is getting the NSA feeds.
We had a deal, Senator. We get the feeds, you get the relevant numbers. What we do with that information, it's entirely up to us.
That deal offered us plausible deniability. If the public ever gets wind of Samaritan, I just hope you're somewhere to be found.
I wonder if our fine senator has become more of a problem than an asset, one that needs to be eliminated. And what about Harold Finch and his associates? That's not like you. Still, I'm sure whatever rock they decided to hide under, you'll find them as soon as they emerge.
Oh gosh.
Must be allergic.
Oh.
Whoops. Certainly looking fierce today, sweetheart. Unfortunately, we hired you to sell this stuff, not scare off the customers. Lady over there has been waiting 15 minutes for a makeover. Now put on a smile and snap to it, will you?
Okay, this day job thing, not really working out.
Sorry, Sam. You need an identity, and you need to trust the machine.
Wait, the machine put me in the silly-ass job?
It's the only way to keep you alive and off Samaritan's radar. For what it's worth, I really like the new look. You're definitely an autumn.
I could stab you with my stiletto. Enough already. Now when are we getting new numbers?
Keep it down. The machine has its reasons. Stay in character. Follow the calendar on the phone I gave you. Check Angler. Maybe find a match.
A match, as in a date?
Make it look good. But for now, I need you to make me look good. New job interview.
One down here, yo. NYPD's got cams all over the city. You can't be too careful. Where's the product? Uncut Afghan snow. It's stamped? Where'd you get it from? Enough talk. Show us the damn money. It's in the trunk.
So he's definitely not a barista.
It's all here.
We'll take that. Matter of fact, we'll take it all. This is where you get off. You don't want to do that. Oh, no? Waste this bitch. Hands behind your head!
Cop.
Detective?
As a detective.
Escort these clowns to the ER. Get the drugs and money to evidence. Gotta go.
Sir, don't you need to file a report? Firing your service weapon.
It wasn't my weapon.
Oh, you would be a teacher.
Hello, my name is Professor Whistler, and I'll be teaching this semester's course on the ethics of high-frequency decision-making, which I will endeavor to make more interesting than that sounds. You all should have received a copy of the syllabus, along with a list of general guidelines.
Don't you have to have a certain amount of people in a class?
Appropriate expectations. As a visiting associate, my office hours will be limited. All grades are finals, so please don't come to see me expecting to negotiate a higher grade. All right, then. That concludes today's lecture. Your reading assignments will be posted on the department
That was the
website.
shortest lecture.
Come on, Pierre.
Professor, given the modest number of students who have signed up to take your course, the department may be relocating you to a smaller venue. Oh, and I managed to make it through your dissertation. I found it a very interesting read. Not quite certain how you were able to obtain a $9 million grant for such an obscure field. Took the liberty of flagging a few typos.
Certainly. Thank you.
Oh, one more thing. We do have a no dogs on campus rule. Precedent, you understand.
It's an emotional support dog. Okay.
Is that your perfume? I can smell you down the hall.
No, you're gonna do it.
Stupid day job.
Name tag's a nice touch.
Happy people.
What the hell are you doing here?
Calendar alert.
Me too. Well, why are we both here?
Because we're all here for a reason, right? Number 3, look for the positive in life.
This sucks.
Excuse me. Excuse us. Now that wasn't very
You're a cop? Hey, at least you get to crack a few skulls. Carry a gun.
New job's got me chasing junkies and bagging bodies after the fact.
Stupid cover jobs. What are we doing? Because if our friend has a plan, I am not seeing it.
Looks like we're back in business.
How goes the day job, Detective Riley?
Personally, I prefer my real job, Finch.
Professor Whistler, please.
We're getting numbers again, Harold. We need to get back to work.
I'm no longer your co-worker, Detective. I'm done taking orders from a computer. I thought I made that clear after it instructed us to kill a congressman.
It also helped us to save Grace. Now more lives need saving.
I'm not sure that's what we were really doing. I've totaled the lives we saved against the deaths that we've caused, and I'm afraid we've been operating at a bit of a loss. People who would still be alive if we hadn't interfered.
You don't know that. What would have happened if we hadn't intervened?
There is a larger power in play now, one that we are presently ill-equipped to face.
Samaritan.
Please be quiet.
Here. I could really use your input on this one. Ali Hassan was in an electronics shop in the Bronx. He's good with computers. Kind of like you, Harold.
If you or Samin or anyone else attempt to intervene with these numbers, you will surely find yourselves dead.
Well, we have to do something.
We have no resources, John. The library's gone.
So we'll get another place.
Don't you understand? They're always watching. We can't even talk on the telephone. There is no sanctuary. You can't just be the man in the suit. You're a cop now. I'm a professor. That's just the way it is.
We don't need jobs, Harold. We need a purpose.
The world has changed, John. I'm sorry.
There, Leiden. For the time being, I think you'll be happier with you.
Well, if it's not about helping the numbers anymore, then what?
It's about survival, John.
You're full of surprises, Mr. Hassan.
Turning your cell phone into a remotely detonated explosive device? Where'd you learn that?
I'm guessing Egyptian military, Unit 777. The Brotherhood is threatening you. We can help you, Mr. Hassan, but you have to talk to us.
I came to the police once. Gave you the serial numbers of the phones they purchased from my store. It did nothing. They know you're listening to them. They know where your cameras are. They're smarter than you.
This Dominic, he wanted you to build some kind of private phone network.
It doesn't matter anymore. You can't protect me, so I protected myself. My store. My family. That's why I had to act. They threatened my son.
Where's your son right now?
Why do you want to know?
Link isn't dead.
What?
He escaped.
How?
Ben. We'll call your son on the way.
Ben?
He's not here.
They took my son. Hello?
Hey, old man, you know who this is?
Yes.
Yeah, you took your shot, but you missed. Now I've got your boy. And you got till midnight to get the network up or he won't be coming home. Don't waste time going to the cops. You know we see them coming.
What have I done? We're gonna help you, Mr. Son.
How? By getting your son back.
Hello?
Hey, it's me. I need you to drop the eyeliner, pick up a gun, and help me take down a criminal street gang.
I'd really like to, but that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what Vasco says. I guess I'm full of them today.
You go off the reservation, they'll find you. And if you go down, we all go down.
We have a chance to get out ahead of this one. I'm going in with or without you. Where's the kid?
What kid, man?
The one Link kidnapped.
Punk ass was crazy. Bleed you sucker right here.
Well, you know, you really shouldn't hold those things sideways.
Yeah.
Can't aim, and you'll eject a shell casing into your... forget it. Last chance. Where's Link?
Man, Link bringing in a whale.
The whale?
I told you it was a bad idea.
What brings you here today, Miss Groves?
Your former associates, the Mayhem twins. They're back to trying to save people.
I'm aware.
Then you're also aware that they're gonna get themselves caught or killed without your help.
I explained as much to John, though I'm not sure how long they'd survive even with my assistance.
I assure you the outcome will be determined if you don't get involved.
And this advice is coming from you, Miss Groves, or from the machine?
Now's not the time to be precious, Harold. You don't get to sit this one out. The world can't afford to indulge your indecision.
Oh, I think I made my decision quite clear.
Sorry, you have to pick a side because this is war. And the thing we're up against, it has virtually unlimited resources. Governments working unwittingly at its behest. Operatives around the globe protecting it. You know how many we have? 5. 6 if you count the dog. You have a god in this fight, Harold. And she's fighting for her life.
I wouldn't know. She only talks to you, Miss Groves.
Just because you stopped listening to her doesn't mean she isn't looking out for you. This job, your identity, is her keeping you alive. She has a plan, Harold, but she needs you to sit up and pay attention.
To what? The numbers? In the face of such a struggle, saving 1 or 2 people? What difference would that make?
Every life matters. You taught me that. The numbers, our identities, they all mean something. It all adds up to something. All of this matters. We all matter. You got your friends into this mess. Least you can do is get them out of it.
You said you will get my son back.
And I will.
If you can't find Ben, I must have this network up before midnight. I've gone over everything I can think of, but it still won't connect.
Perhaps I can be of some assistance. Detective Fusco said I might find you here.
Who are you?
He's a friend.
Do you know anything about wireless network architecture?
A bit. I think you'll find I'm a quick study.
I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna track down Link.
Detective, whatever your plans, I urge you to be discreet. Our current circumstances require that we play by the rules.
So then I'll find someone who doesn't.
Phone.
Oh, Elias? Because we haven't seen him in a long time. Since, like, Carter was killed.
Hello, John.
Oh. I was...
How many
wow.
nodes are in the network?
Honestly, I don't even know. I should have never agreed to build this thing in the first place.
Look, why don't we start over? Tell me how you constructed the network.
Maybe it's better if I just showed you.
This is one of my routers. How large is your coverage area?
All 5 boroughs.
All 5? Installing that many antennas would surely raise some suspicion.
That's just it. They didn't have to install them. The antennas were already there.
VHF television antennas.
You can still find them on most rooftops in the city.
It's been too long, John. What have you been up to?
It's, complicated.
Well, now that is an unexpected development. What can I do for you, Detective?
I'm looking for information on a gang called the Brotherhood. They kidnapped a kid and I want him back.
Sorry to say, I don't know much about this Brotherhood.
It's run by a guy named Dominic. We haven't met yet.
You know why they took the kid?
They're squeezing his old man to build some kind of communications network the cops can't tap. They gave him a deadline, midnight, or they'll kill his son.
Why midnight?
Might have to do with someone called the Whale. I heard they're bringing him in for a meeting.
The Whale isn't a person, John. It's a shipment of heroin. 4 times a year, a truck comes up from Mexico. It's driven to a location. And for one night, the most protected house in the city. And there it's cut and packaged for couriers waiting to deliver it all along the eastern seaboard. HR used to handle the Whale. But since their demise, the cartel has struggled to find a reliable partner.
Could be Dominic creating his own opportunity.
Ambitious and smart. Reminds me of me in my youth. Little advice, Detective? Maybe steer clear of this Dominic.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Which brings me to the other reason I'm here. I'd like to hire you.
The network's up. Dominic says he wants everyone rolling out in 30 minutes.
What about the kid?
I wonder if they're gonna start using this network to contact each other going forward.
As soon as we're done, we'll take him back to his pops. Then we throw them both in the river.
Shaw, you in position?
Yeah, at least until the others come home from dinner. All right, I got eyes on.
Copy. Stand by.
Now just remember, Reese, you're NYPD. You go all Rambo. I won't be there to bail you out this time.
I'm a reformed man, Shaw. Following the rules and keeping a low profile.
Let's go. We got a dozen cars moving up. Every brick, every borough.
That's your idea of low profile? The hell? What's going on?
Beats me. Appears to be some kind of traffic accident.
Elias says hello.
Looks like a gang dispute over drugs. The SUV was coming from that house, which gives me probable cause to take a closer look.
Got your back, detective.
Anybody comes near this place, kill him. Bag it all up. We're moving out.
Took care of your welcoming party. They didn't look too friendly. Reese, your buddies in blue are getting close.
I have to find Ben. He's gone. So was Link.
I got him. They went out the back. I can't get a clear shot.
Me again?
Time's up. Good luck, Reese.
Finally. It's good to see you guys. Riley, narcotics.
Meg Watkins, Homeland Security. What happened here?
Gang war over drugs, man.
Gangs? I don't think so.
Ma'am?
I think I know why the machine chose this time to resurface.
It wanted you to help the number, but it also wanted the number to help you.
It's Ali's mesh network. What about the Brotherhood?
I expect they believe the NYPD confiscated it. But just to be safe, I've augmented these phones with a rolling encryption algorithm. You and Samin will be able to communicate without fear of anyone else listening, including Samaritan.
It's not just about the numbers, Harold. It's about survival.
Knew it.
Be safe, John. Here, Volk.
Are you checking up on me?
I worry about you, Samin. I also have a black tie dinner tonight, and I need a new polish. Something bold. And you should check your calendar. I think you have a coffee date.
No way. The machine stuck me in this retail hell. There's no way I'm letting it near my love life.
She has a reason for everything, even if sometimes it requires you to act like a well-adjusted member of society. Trust her.
What are you doing?
IT dude, just setting up your partner's computer.
Whoa, what do you mean? What partner?
Well, some hot shot just made a big bust, got promoted from narcotics. He can tell you all about it.
Detective.
You? You guys know each other?
We met.
All set. Make yourself at home.
How does this?
Welcome to the 8th.
Samin?
Romeo.
I've been looking for a good match. Thought you might not be interested.
Just careful.
That's two. I hear you're looking for some real work. We need a good wheelman. Interested?
Absolutely.
Is that like new base operations? Is that what it is? I don't know. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty-o, well that was Person of Interest Season 4, Episode 1. I'm a little confused at the end with Samin there, because like, she's like, I've got to keep you out of trouble, blah blah, and now she's like, I'm in. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, so it looks like there's a hidden message for Harold. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.